G'day, here's why I'm calling for an end to time zone abbreviations. Okay, so anyone who does business internationally like I do has probably had a situation where they've needed to schedule a call or a conference with somebody in another time zone. And oftentimes what happens then is that they will say, okay, why don't we have a call at maybe 4 o'clock ADTC time? Huh? Australian Central Daylight Time, really? Or let's do a call maybe at 10 a.m. BST time, Bouganville Standard Time or British Standard Time, because there's a big difference. So there's a few flaws with the system. First of all, obviously there's a few duplicates, and sometimes you know roughly where people are, but sometimes you don't. A lot of people wouldn't even know where Bougainville is, for example. Is that close to Scotland? And is that the same as BST time? I don't know. You'd have to check it. The other problem, of course, is something like ACDT time, Australian Central Daylight Time, is kind of a long-winded way. And how many people would actually know, outside of Australia, how many people would actually know what ACDT time is? How many people inside Australia would actually know? Probably not a lot. Then, of course, you've got the universal time zones, which is actually the UTC time zones, which is actually coordinated universal time. So it actually should be CUT, not UTC. But anyway, it is a standardized time across the globe. But again, how many people actually know what their UTC time zone is where they are today? My experience, not a lot of people. So to me, the simplest way to do this is just tell me what city you're in, the nearest major capital city in your time zone. That usually works. So call me at 4 o'clock Perth time, or call me at 10 o'clock London time. That works because I know what time it is in London, and if I don't, I can check on my phone because I've got these smart apps on my phone that, or in the clock app in fact, that'll let me set the time in multiple countries. And anyone that's probably having a meeting across time zones can probably have that on their smartphone. If they're not, they can probably check it on Google. It's got to be easier and more accurate than trying to guess universal time zones or time zone abbreviations. So that's just my little bugbear for today. I've been trying to schedule meetings this week with people in, I think, 7 different countries, and every one of them has come back via email and said, call me with this in this time zone abbreviation. And every time I've had to go back to them and say, for Christ's sake, please give me a city. Let's just make sure what time is it in that city. Then I can set a schedule, then we can call. Now, of course, if you use scheduling apps and things like that, you don't need to worry, but I guess maybe I'm still old school. I'm still doing a lot of this via emails and messages to try and coordinate times. So if you are a person who has meetings internationally, let me know. Do you know what your UTC zone is in your country, in your city where you are today? Do you know what your time zone abbreviation is? And do you know the time zone abbreviations in other countries? Or do you need to check it? And would you rather just know what city I'm in? Do let me know in the comments below, and I thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.
But there never seems to be enough time to do the things